There's been yet another mass shooting in America. Many will claim lax gun laws are what makes the US so prone to these attacks. But there's something else unique to the United States and its problem with recurring mass murder. Devin Patrick Kelly was in the Air Force for 4 years, and he's just the latest in a long line of service members, former service members, and military worshipers of all colors and backgrounds who have snapped and shot up innocent people. Chris Harper Mercer attacked a school in Oregon, was kicked out of the Army, and often wore military fatigue pants as a regular outfit. Wade Michael Page, a deranged Army veteran, shot up a Sikh temple. Fort Hood shooter Nadal Hassan joined the Army right out of high school. Fort Lauderdale airport shooter Esteban Santiago Ruiz served in the Army Reserves in Iraq and also served in the Puerto Rico and Alaska National Guards. Navy Yard shooter Aaron Alexis was in the Navy for several years. Texas Tower sniper Charles Whitman excelled in the Marine Corps. Micah Javier Johnson, who killed 5 Dallas cops last year, was in the Army Reserves and served in Afghanistan. Eric Frayne, another cop killer, was raised in a military family, often participated in battle reenactments, and kept an Army sniper manual in his bedroom. And then there were the Columbine shooters, one of whom came from a military family but was rejected by the Marines for his antidepressant use, another recurring element of mass shootings. Then there are those who simply revered militarism, showing up emulating soldiers as they slaughtered innocents. Adam Lanza, the infamous Sandy Hook elementary killer, wore military-style clothing for his attack. Paul Ciancia wore fatigues to shoot up Los Angeles International Airport. James Holmes wore battle gear to shoot up a movie theater in Colorado. Even the San Bernardino shooters, one of whom was a US native, showed up in tactical gear. There's a variety of issues, namely mental illness, that cause tragedies like these. And simply liking the military or being a member doesn't mean you're going to commit a mass shooting on US soil, just like being Muslim doesn't mean you want to or are going to kill people. But propping up an institution that uses violence as its core method of solving problems and demanding society show reverence for this institution sends a clear message in America: that violence is a virtue. The military has been responsible for the deaths of innumerable innocents over the decades, actions that inspired more shootings, and we've cheered and praised this behavior, or at least shrugged our shoulders with indifference. Even so-called liberal Hollywood churns out films painting the institution as heroic, and it's so ingrained in our culture that many Americans threaten physical acts of aggression when they feel their military and country have been disrespected. It's indisputably taboo to question the armed forces in this country, and this is encouraging a systemic culture of violence to run wild as mentally unstable individuals with attachments to this institution act out twisted fantasies in the only way the military has shown them how: with violence. Though right-wing darling Tomi Lahren fails to question the US military, her recent words about the New York attack are easily applied to American militarism.
How many more Americans have to die before we throw away this PC garbage and understand the threat? Wake up.